Salutations, fellow game brains. This is Margaret75, and this is another Playroom Reactions. Before we get started, I want to show you these babies. This is Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart DS. I love Mario Kart DS, but I'm trying to get the hang of Mario Kart 7. See where I'm getting to with this? This is Watchmojo's list of the top 10 best Mario Kart games. Let's get ready to race. Game on.
Fasten your seatbelts, rev up those engines, and grab some power-ups, because we're in for a good time. Welcome to Watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Mario Kart games. For this list, we took a look at the well-received Kart Racer series from Nintendo and ranked the games based on their fun factor, level of innovation, and replay value. And I know what you're thinking, wasn't Mario Kart 8 the latest release? How can there be 10 games? Well, observant and instinctive commenter, let me answer that with our first two entries.
Only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're putting with power, superpower.
Number 10,
Mario Kart Arcade GP2. Last time I played that was 3 years ago at Dave & Buster's.
You didn't think we'd forget about the arcade titles, did you? Well, we couldn't, because that's how we got 10. Anyway, this is essentially what you'd expect from a Mario Kart game, but the arcade version has a few exclusive features that make it stand out.
Luigi, shot an item, 4A.
First off, rather than using your standard controller, the arcade cabinet had a seat and a steering wheel to help you boost that level of immersion. Another noteworthy element is the robust cast of playable characters, as Namco was behind the development of this game, so they also gave us some of their mascots.
This is pretty cool.
These include Pac-Man and Mamechi from the Tamagotchi franchise. For a couple of quarters, or a couple of dozen, this is one arcade game that is definitely worth a look for fans of the series.
Mamechi, in top and final corner. Wow, fast, really fast.
Number 9,
Mario Kart Arcade GP DX.
While Arcade GP2 was undoubtedly a stellar arcade gaming experience, GPDX can be considered the definitive edition of its predecessor.
Okay, it's the DX version that I played at Dave & Buster's.
Everything that made the prior game great.
It wasn't number
DX
2,
had
it was the
even more
DX
content
one.
for us to burn up all our spare change with. This included 10 completely remodeled racetracks, online functionality to race against ghost data from other players, as well as bringing in the hang glider and underwater karts from the previous released game, Mario Kart 7. The game even supported a co-op gameplay mode, with one serving as the driver and the other as the gunner, similarly to what we've seen in Mario Kart Double Dash.
Too bad they can't port these arcade hits to the console.
Number 8, Mario Kart Super Circuit.
This I haven't played yet. Super Circuit.
Seeing how big of a success this series was, the big brains at Nintendo decided to bring the franchise its first portable outing on the Game Boy Advance for players craving their Mario Kart fix on the go. Being on a handheld didn't seem to hinder the experience one bit, as Super Circuit was just as fast and fun as its console counterparts, with all the expected game modes packed in, such as time trials and Grand Prix. The game even had multiplayer support for up to 4 players on a single game pack, which is a pretty sweet deal if you ask us. You can even unlock all 20 tracks from the original SNES game, speaking of which...
Super Mario Kart next up.
Number 7, Super Mario Kart.
The very first one that I've played.
It all started here, folks. Upon its release, Super Mario Kart was met with critical acclaim for its superb visuals and simple, albeit addictive gameplay.
And that advertisement, that was awesome.
Although the game's core mechanics were solid, it was the multiplayer modes that truly made this a home run for Nintendo. Friends huddled around their Super Nintendos for hours playing the race and battle modes.
The last time I played battle mode was versus the
The
computer.
launching point for one of gaming's biggest franchise, but it also encouraged Nintendo to spin off Mario into other genres, as opposed to just his standard platforming adventures. So let's recap here. A huge impact on console multiplayer, inspired other games, launched a franchise, and was fun in its own right. Sounds like a classic to us. Number 6, Mario Kart Wii.
Ah, yes.
When the Wii launched, gamers everywhere knew that it was only a matter of time before Nintendo announced the next big Mario Kart game. The motion controls were a mixed bag for players, but Nintendo threw some new bells and whistles into this thrill ride. Alongside the usual karts, players were now able to ride motorcycles, and the game bumped up the number of competitors from 8 to 12.
12's even more challenging than
To
just
further
8.
spice up the gameplay, there was an added trick system that provided an added speed bonus if said tricks were performed correctly.
I got used to the trick system too.
Number 5, Mario Kart 7.
Yep, here it is.
When a video game series reaches its 7th entry, things usually start to get a little stale. We aren't really sure what sort of video game steroids Nintendo pumps into this franchise, but Mario Kart 7 felt just as fresh and exciting as any other game in the series. The game retains the same frantic racing action that players have come to love, with some cool new additions. Karts can now drive underwater and glide through the air, along with being fully customizable, with players being able to tinker with their kart's weight, frame, tires, and glider. You want more? How about new characters like Wiggler, Metal Mario, and Lakitu, as well as the option to use the 3DS's gyroscope function to drive in first person.
I had to try and unlock those new characters too.
Number 4, Mario Kart DS.
Right here, the best one I ever played.
Well, 2 words here: online functionality. Mario Kart DS is recognized for being the first entry in this highly successful series to take the race online, not to mention being Nintendo's premier first-party online game. Sure, Nintendo's friend code system made setting up an online match a needless hassle, but once it was all set up, oh boy.
I
If you
love
just
that
wanted to play
game.
alone, however, the game had you covered in that department as well, as it was bursting at the seams with extra content for players to explore. Alongside the standard game modes, Mario Kart DS had a lengthy mission mode that tasked players with various objectives and increasing challenge. Whether individually or with others, Mario Kart DS remains one of the best bangs for your buck.
Indeed. That's why I love it.
Number 3, Mario Kart Double Dash. Nintendo has sometimes been recognized for trying new things and taking risks with their franchises, and Mario Kart Double Dash is perhaps one of the best examples of reinventing the wheel, pun intended. For the first time in the series, Mario Kart could now be played cooperatively, hence the double in Double Dash.
Watch out for the blue shell.
For more multiplayer mayhem, Double Dash was one of the few games for the system to include LAN support, where 16 different players could partake in insane amounts of fun and carnage.
And you call that insane.
Number 2, Mario Kart 64. The first Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo was a big hit, a success that Nintendo replicated a few years later with the next entry on the N64. At first glance, it seems to be mostly the same game as the original, with the biggest change being, of course, the jump from 2D to 3D. However, the true selling point for this Mario Kart was the smooth control that the analog stick brought forward, and it provided us with some of the most memorable tracks in the series.
Especially Rainbow Road.
Even more so, however, was the N64's capacity for 4-player split-screen racing action. It was a huge evolution for multiplayer gaming, and helped to define the franchise as the go-to game for parties with friends, and at the Watchmojo offices.
And you can find this on the Nintendo eShop as well.
Number 1, Mario Kart 8. Sure, the Wii U hasn't exactly been a home run for Nintendo, with its dwindling hardware sales and lack of third-party support. So, Nintendo went all out to make Mario Kart 8 the best it could be, and boy, it's so good. Combining nearly every positive element from its predecessors, like the customizable karts, optional motion controls for steering, as well as the biggest selection of tracks to race on, Mario Kart 8 proved to be the real deal.
48 tracks in total, including the
The
DLC
game also
ones.
showed off some absolutely stunning visuals with breathtaking vistas, along with a new challenge for hardcore fans of the series with 200cc mode.
Let's not forget the 200cc mode, which is
And
also
you can race
free.
Link down an F-Zero track. Come on, how awesome is that?
You can't say 200cc without the inclusion of an F-Zero track.
So, do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Mario Kart game? For more exciting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Mario Kart DS will always be my all-time favorite for the series. And that concludes another installment of Watchmojo's Top 10. The link will be in the description just in case you want to see the video. Until then, this is Marvelous75, racing to the finish, and I will catch you on the flop side.